Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is 1-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
On the ground. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty.
The count's full.
Out towards left center. Lee should have this one. They got it for out number 2. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move to the gap. Squeezes it, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Here's the center fielder, Lee. On the strike, the pitch. That's out to center field. Grichuk hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Marco Luciano.
Well, he's up to a dozen. It's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boog. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Slater stands in. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Smoked on the ground a second. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hampson pulls that one down. Randall Grichuk now. Man at second. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. And the pitch. Down and in, moved his feet.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one misses. And that's ball 2. The Diamondbacks up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Wilmer Flores getting ready to hit. Popped up. Perdomo on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. One-two now. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Garrett Hampson. A wind and a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
To first.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here goes the runner. This one popped up. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Marco Luciano. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So the batting order turns over. Lee, the next Giant to hit. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1 out, and that's 2. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Bounced up the middle. Luciano tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. This is Corbin Carroll. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Christian Walker. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Slater pulls it in on the run. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Next offering is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Stays alive. The pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Matt Chapman. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up right side. Walker moving under it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Next to hit, Austin Slater.
The left fielder.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to the left, Lawler. Over to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
The D-backs leading by a run here in the second game of the series. That one missed.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And
that's strike three and the third out. So we ready now for the fifth inning. And now the center fielder, Randal Grichuk. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably pulled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Good eye right there. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a nice inning of work there. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. This to center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away. Here's Garrett Hampson. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here at Oracle Park. Started the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Evan Longoria. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Ground ball up the middle. Luciano fires over to first. That's it out. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Late with the swing there.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it bottom of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. Ball to strike. Big swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. In the air, center field. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And that quickly, 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Lee. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Center field. Grichuk drifts towards it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Just missed.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Didn't quite have enough.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Carroll over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellence.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Castro also throwing. Got him. And 1 away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Soler. The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it drops in. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Right-hander kick steals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back for the top of the 8th. Now the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. On the ground. Luciano. On to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hooks the corner, and it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to 3rd, and a base hit right there. One down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Evan Longoria. Manager out of the dugout. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan Beck on the pitch out of the pen here. 25th appearance of the year for him. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Way out front for strike two.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Inside, almost got him.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Paul Sewald.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right-handed reliever, and that's outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Got him swinging, and one out now.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that quickly, two away. Marco Luciano now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 outs. Up the middle. Lawler tossed to first. Giants go in order. Giants go to. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Hard hit, right side. Sends it to Flores, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And the batter now, Christian Walker. New pitcher on now, Tyler Rogers.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order. A new arm into the game, the righty, Kevin Ginkel.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1-run game, bottom 9. Got one out to right. Carroll moving under it. And there's one down.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
And another ball.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
Kicks and fires. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
I believe this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Slider misses outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Inside ball four.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
The winning run on second base. And that one fouled off.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Look, they said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm taxing like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if he notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know, you should know. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plotting, what you want. I just fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to